What is good, my people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? I've actually been seeing comments from my previous videos saying that I should color this work from the beginning so the people can see how I was able to achieve this. So I'm going to do that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and watch to the end of this video because I have a free package for you. So let's roll the intro. Alright, so let's do this. First, I just did my conversion here because I'm already working inside the DaVinci White Gamut and DaVinci Intermediate, so I don't need to do any color space transform of DaVinci White Gamut or anything. I already have my Sony and then my Rec 709 in my post group clips. So if I just put this on, this is where we are. So now if I come back to my clip, this is actually my workflow. This is how I work. If I need to add anything, I'll add. So with this, I can start looking at this. I can tell that the image was it was properly exposed, just that towards the highlights, the white walls, I might have to like balance that very well. But the skin, let's see, for a dark person, let's try and see if our skin is sitting pretty. So around 300, we'll push it towards 400. Yeah, it's okay, towards 40. So let's go. I will start with my lift a little. Maybe I drop this at this point, then I start bringing down my lift. So my eyes are I'm putting my eyes on this white here, which is my luma, and then the greens here, because green is also bright. You can notice that the green and the white are almost similar. So what next do I want to do? Do I want to increase the brightness to this point? If I do this, maybe I'll bring down the lift a little, or no, I'll go back and I'll push this to this. That's my gamma, and maybe my lift to my offset to somewhere like this. So if I do before and after, it's just a little change, and maybe I could just push the image again to this point. So let me compare it together with this one to see. So I think I still need to do a little with this node, so I put it back and okay, take my lift again to this point and good. So I will stop here for now and we move to the next step, which is my white balance. So I already set this to linear, you can see. So I just want to get my white balance correct. I have more warm tones in a way, so let me start bringing this to this point like this, so I feel it's okay. Let me check my blacks using my virtual scope. Well, my blacks are sitting towards blue, same as my white, so let me push it to this point. Still, what if I go this way? What will I have? It's coming up, but I'm still not getting that separation. So because I need separation, I'll just pull it down to this point, maybe somewhere like this, and let me check my skin. So as long as my skin is okay, my black is kind of okay, and my white, no problem. As long as the skin is sitting where it is, I can make any other correction. So here I would add my saturation, which is the normal HSV style I use. This is it, and I just push my gain. Now it's too much, so I'll take it back. Now this one trick I usually use. So I go back to my first node, I add up my saturation. I'll put it at maybe 60 is okay. Then I come back here and do my film type of saturation to this point, and I try to fix it to stay cool and better. So this is it. Then I come here. Now what look do I want to add? I forgot how I did that, so let me check to see which of the theme LUTs I added. So I'm going to display the node graph, and maybe I'll just drag this and keep here, then check which of the theme LUTs I use, and then I'll show you how I was able to do it again. So LUTs, okay, first Kodak. Alright, so come here, I'll copy this number, and I'll just clean this up. So I'll come to my LUTs, and it should be this one. Yes, so I'm going to apply this. Now you can see how strong this is. So first thing I'm going to do after applying this LUTs, this is also a trick I found. You know, there are different ways to add LUTs to your image, but this is one particular style I like using. I'll just do this to this point, then I'll drop this here. You can see I reduce the intensity, so from this to this is where we are. Very good. I could like drop the contrast still a little, so this is where we are. And then here I would want to play with I want to start playing with individual colors. So I would start with the red. I'll start with red. I'll take this footage close, something like this. Good. Then I come to my hue versus hue, and then I select my red. Now let's go. So I want to make sure that I'm getting everything correct. Let me clean this up and I'll go again. So I just want to I'll clean this and something like this, like this. Then I come to my hue versus luma and select the red still. I think I want to select it here, somewhere around here, and I start bringing it down. I'll do the same thing here. So till it's beginning to sit close to what we have. Good. So at this point I notice that I am already affecting her face, so I will have to adjust this, so I'm not affecting her face anymore. I think what do I need to do more? Let me bring this down a little, maybe something like this, and I'll try and add or reduce saturation to see if it's going to look alike. This with more saturation, and this with me reducing the saturation, so you can see where we are, looking good. So onto the next color. Let's go. I'll come back here, click here, and swipe till it's almost alike. Good. So I'll keep this somewhere here, and I'll come back, select my qualifier, and I'll pick the blues. And I for sure I know that I reduce the saturation of this blue, so I'll do that first, and then maybe change the hue to look a certain type of way with the hue versus hue. So I stop somewhere here. Good. And then I'll also drop down the brightness of this blue to this point, so you can see it's almost alike. Which other color did I temper with? Yellow. So let me go towards her yellow, and I'll swipe again. Please make sure you are following me as I'm doing this. So somewhere around here I would want to do the yellow separately. I could actually do each of them separately. In fact, let me do them separately in case I need to come back to make more corrections. So I'll copy this node and put it here. Then I'll adjust this blue, just take it out completely. I'll come here, take it out completely, and then here in my blues I'll take this, take this out, take this out, take this out, I'll take this out, take this out, take this out, take this out. I'll do the same thing here. So this is for just blues. So let me name each one. This node is red, this one is blue. So here I'm going to do yellow. So let's do her yellow now. I'll push it to this point, touch the yellow again in my hue versus hue to see what type of yellow I want to get. So I think this is okay. Then I think I'll brighten it up and drop down the saturation a little, maybe to this point. So we are getting there gradually. Good. So far so good. This is what we have. So far so good. This is what we have. I need to make a correction here. So let me see where this is coming from my reds. Why is it so? So I'll adjust this blue. And good. So this is going to be easy to fix. I could track this and take this part out and no problem, but let's continue here. So let's go over our image again and see what we have. Oh, it's lagging, so you guys should manage. Good. So here, this particular node is where I want to do my skin. So let's go. I'll come here. This is actually an FX3 clip, so but it's broken in a way. I had this project since 2023. I just found it again and I decided to use it to make a tutorial. So I'll just make my adjustments and okay. So I'm trying to adjust to get a proper look. So let me okay. Let me soften this to see and shift it to this point. I'll just clean blacks, clean whites and clean black. I'm going to do this very well, and then the noise, and also do my denoise and blur. But I still don't. I'm not getting what I want, so I would have to adjust this more. Good. Okay, I think this is better. This is better. And what do I want to do now? Let me compare and do the skin. So I'll stop somewhere around here. Good. And now I want to start pushing her skin, and I think I'll do this to make sure I'm actually getting the right skin tone I want. So I'll take this off, put this back, and I'll make it bright. Good. This is where we are. From this to this, from this to this, from this to this. You can actually see where we are now, and I would add a little contrast, and maybe I'll just drop down the saturation just a bit like this. Good. So what next do I want to do in this particular nodes? Let me see, what did I do here? Let me display node graph. So I basically didn't even do anything in the rest of the nodes here, but we could just add some sauce, some magic or whatsoever. So okay, not bad. So I'll stop here and maybe we come here now to my post clip. So this is where I did I think this should be where I sharpen the image like this. So let's go back to the waveform the image is kind of looking bright. I want to be sure what I did here, so composite mode. So this is where I did something more like a mist, pro mist filter or so. Yeah, and then I came to my curves and then I dropped it down. But I could actually do it this way. It looks much more better like this. So can you see, just a little change? Then here is where I added two of my looks. Now I created this look myself, so if I put this on and this on, we'll have this. Can you see? I used the curve, so let me just come to the first one. You can see I just selected these points for red and blue. I took blue up, I took red up, I took blue down, and then at the bottom side I took blue up, and in the second one I just play with the same colors like this, just separating, unchaining the three colors here. The same thing with this one, and then here I just push my gain towards green a little bit like this, and then if I put this on, this should be my contrast pop, and here is like my final piece where I kind of sharpen the image. So this is what we have. And then if I come back to this particular node here, this pre-clip, and put my noise reduction on, we have this. Voila, we have this. So you can see it's nothing much. I didn't really do anything too serious to achieve this look. This is good to go. Anybody can actually take this as a print and you're good to go. I'm not gonna lie, you're good to go. So even though, let me see if it's close to what we had at the beginning. So it's not that close, because I didn't make this side too reddish. I can do it, but I feel like for this recent grade I prefer this one to the old one. I don't know, but for some reasons I think I prefer this one. It looks more cleaner than this one, but we could still make it look this way if we want to. And how can we do that? Let's see. I will come to this node probably, and maybe I push to this point. No. Yeah, I think we're getting there in a way. Or probably I used a lot in the other one that's changed the look to that particular look. I don't know. Okay, then I'll drop down the something not too similar, but yeah, maybe close. Yeah, maybe close. Yeah, maybe close. Just that I think this one is darker, so I could now decide to also drop the brightness in a way, and it's something close, but still I prefer this new one. I think there's more of a separation than this one. So yes, this is how I was able to grade this. So you can follow up and try your own style. Alright, so for those that watched to the end, I said I have like a package I want to give. So it's actually a lot I made, so I want to show you how to use this. Please make sure you know that make sure you understand that whenever you are buying a lot, you need to also understand how to do basic correction in any editing software. You don't just buy a lot without knowing all that. You can buy a good lot, but if you can't make those corrections, it's going to look like the lot is bad. So please make sure you learn how to, because all the footages are not shot at the same time, the same camera. They have different cameras, different lenses and all that. So please learn to do that. So just do the basic thing you need to do. Just do your basic correction for every node, for every lot you buy. Just do your basic correction, and when you apply your lots, you are going to thank me later. But don't waste your money just like that. And this with the lot, you see, you can come back now and start dropping your saturation. Can you see? It's very easy to use, very easy. you need to make sure you are doing a very good job before applying your LUT. So you can see that we have too much blues here. Once I put this LUT on, I can decide to drop down the blues from my highlight to this point. I have my LUT looking this way. Please, be it in Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, whenever you are buying a LUT, just know that you still have to do some basic corrections, because I have LUT I sell and people buy and probably complain, and I have a video of how to use this LUT and how to apply them. So this is one of my LUTs, and I'm giving this out for free. I'll put a link in the description where you can download this LUT. You can see how good it is looking already. You just need this, the fundamentals of grading, which is color correction. You just need to do that correction and make sure it is looking great and good to go before you apply your LUT. Any other thing you want to do after that is your choice. You can decide to say you want to start playing with the colors. Maybe you want to change how the yellows are looking. You can start. Can you see? You can just start playing with it just to get your own look. So yes, guys, this is the LUT I am giving out today. Can you see how our image is looking? So rush to the description and download these LUTs and use it for free. So tell me if this video is helpful to you, and also if my other videos have actually helped you throughout your course of color grading. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, drop your comments, like, share, and I'll see you all in the next class. Thank you. Bye.